Hello and welcome back to the Novice Lumberjack, where we're going to look at this chain that I just sharpened. Let's see what we can do here. So this is a Husqvarna C83 chain. I hand filed it. Little burr back there, but overall I think it's looking pretty damn good. We're on the hardwood setting according to the raker gauge, the Husqvarna raker gauge. I've noticed that the West Coast raker gauge doesn't fit this chain very well. So anyways, I'm pretty happy with this. We're going to see how it cuts. That's what this video is about. We're just going to see if old Bodie has gotten better at filing a chain. Just a typical, I'm going to run it and we're going to have some footage of it cutting. And this is my Shindaiwa 600 SX. Yeah, it's a 600 SX. And it's ported by Charlie Briscoe. And it runs really good. It's a good solid. These are good saws. Good solid work saw. And I have a 22-inch Sumura lightweight bar. I think this is 80 drive links, or possibly 78. Oh, it's going to say right here 78. There we go. It's 78 drive links. And I like a 22-inch bar on this saw. I think a 24 is too big, and a 20, well, it's fine, but I like a 22. So that's it. I'm pretty stressed out because I just had to deal with an idiot, and I don't want to. Yep, I had to deal with an idiot today, and so, you know, whenever I get stressed out, this is my stress relief. I'm gonna go. I spent about 35 minutes sharpening this chain, trying to do a really good job, and now I'm going to go cut with it and see how it feels, and I bet you it's going to feel great cutting with it. So here you go. Yeah, I say she cuts pretty damn good. I don't know about speed. I don't care. It's a work chain. I've sharpened it several times. This is definitely the very best it's ever cut, aside from possibly directly out of the box. So, am I finally getting pretty damn good at hand filing a chain? Yes. Yes. It cuts smooth. It was wasn't a whole lot of chatter, not much at all, really. It was definitely able to noodle, and noodle well. It's a little bit too aggressive, and really, I could fix that. I just followed the witness mark for the, the stock angle witness mark on the top of the cutter from the factory. And if I wanted to not have such a sharp angle, then that would make it less aggressive, as well as don't have the rakers quite so low. But the deal with the rakers being low is a bit of a problem, because I can only do what my raker gauge is set for, and that's set to the hardwood setting, and I feel like it's a little too aggressive. But I mean, yeah, I could go all through it and measure with feeler gauges and stuff, but I ain't about that, I think the proper fix would be the next time I file it, or file one of these C83s, would be have it a little bit less of an angle on the top cutter, which will probably make it a little bit less aggressive, and I'll more likely have a smoother chain. But it's really just a guess. But let's cut some more.
Okay, so in truth, it is a little bit too aggressive, but I bet you it would feel right at home on a ported 70cc saw, or perhaps like a stock 90cc saw, something like that. It's odd. I don't know why Husqvarna has done what they've done. The depth gauges that they have for the C83 and C85 chain, I feel like they're too deep. And then if you get a depth gauge from West Coast Saw or other places, it doesn't quite match up to the chain. I mean, you can make it work. It's not, you can make it work, right? But it's not ideal. So, anywho, I mean, am I happy with the chain? Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's a little too aggressive. And if you, I mean, look here, it's not like, I mean, I followed the witness marks completely. See that? That's pretty damn spot on right there. This one right here is a little bit more blunt than the witness mark, but most of them are pretty well spot on. You know? Come on, focus. Focus on that. See? That's nice. So, everybody knows that these things, the C83, or I don't know if everybody knows, but a lot of people know that the C83 out of the box has a really high raker. It's like 16 thousandths of an inch. It's really high. And I feel like to follow with that angle on the top cutter, the angle of the witness mark, probably need to be higher rakers. But there doesn't seem to be a depth gauge or raker gauge that works out, you know? It's weird, but whatever. I can finally sharpen a chain pretty good, you know? I mean, pretty darn good. It's just, you know, it's just too aggressive right now. And I guess the key would be don't touch the rakers the next time I sharpen it, or the next time, or the next time. But the teeth are getting pretty small. Probably only got a couple sharpenings left. Maybe 3 or 4, maybe. But anyways, I feel better. Stress relieved.